Hey guys, Randomship171 here. Welcome to FIFA 06 Winning the Premier League episode 3. Yes, the title screen did say episode 2, but I just couldn't be asked to change it, sorry. Yeah, we start off in 15th position after episode 2. We're not doing bad, it's that number in the draws. 2 wins, 5 draws, 3 defeats. And that's the difference. But the first game was a 0-0 draw. Nothing to show you there. There was a straight red. I was through on goal. I was going to show you that, and I just didn't in the end. So yeah, 0-0 was the first game. So easy enough. Don't have to do too much editing on that one, which is good. Wait for the table to come up. Right, go down to standings, and then we'll click on standings. Keep seeing leaderboard and keep wanting to click leaderboard, but that's for the goals score, isn't it? Arsenal remain top with a game in hand over Liverpool, 25-24. Chelsea and Man United both played the next game than Arsenal, both on 19 points. We have now moved down to 17th with that draw. Another draw, 2 wins, 6 draws, 3 defeats. Well, on to our next game against Middlesbrough. Well, that again was a 0-0 draw. Nothing to really report back on this one. Birmingham game had, of course, that flashpoint red card. Had a few good saves from Nigel Martin. But other than that, is nothing to really report home about. So that's the second game on the bounce with no goals from either team. We've got Tottenham next. As you can see, we've moved down to 18th on 13 points, as you can see on the little screen there. But we'll actually click onto the table to see how the titles get along. Arsenal remain top, 28. We are now into the relegation zone with 2 wins, 7 draws, 3 defeats. Look at Wigan, 0 wins, 5 draws, 7 defeats. Only Wigan have drawn more. Interesting. But the next game against Tottenham will be a full game, and we go to that right now. Here we go. As we kick off here, we're underway here in the night. I really like how they did the lighting and the night games was so nice here. There's another chance for James McFadden. He's through on goal. James McFadden, it's 1-0. Everton, what a start. 2 games on the trot in this episode. They haven't scored, but they've scored now. And it's 1-0 to James McFadden and Everton. Good goal. It was a lovely quick counter-attack, lovely through ball, and James McFadden slots past Paul Robinson in the goal. No chance. And Everton lead 1-0. So we're back underway. Keane and Defoe. What a good strike force that is. You think how they, Keane was good. Obviously not world beaters, but Defoe's been consistent as well. Interesting, really. But Davies gone for a shot, and it's easy gather from Nigel Martin. Not going to score, beat him from there. Had to be a considerably better effort. Really challenge the keeper. Of course, if you're into winning the Premier League, of course, please check out the other episodes done FIFA 05, PES 2017. There's a chance for Jace Beattie. This could have been 2-0. It was a good save from Paul Robinson. The mix up in the defence there. It's a corner for Everton. Good start from Everton. This is much, much better. Arteta with the ball into the middle. And it's headed away. And it's come to Robbie Keane. And Tottenham can relieve the pressure if Keane can at least take it into their half. Into the Everton's half. Yeah. Please check out the other games I've done winning the Premier League on. And, of course, the other Win the Premier League episode for this weekend, which was PES 5. Also loaded on the Sunday. But, of course, that was meant to be on the Saturday. But, of course, it was my brother's birthday. So that kind of put the spanner in the works. Here's Edmund. Tottenham were looking to equalise sooner rather than later to really make the pressure pay. But it is all Everton in this first half. Puts a chip through ball up to his strike partner, but doesn't come to him. Carrick. Routledge with the ball into Jermaine Defoe. And it's headed away. Egg to Davids. And it's just wide. We're getting closer, but Hector Davids. I was so happy when I was like, "Oh my god, he's got glasses!" When the game came out, I don't think he had these glasses on FIFA 5. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'll probably have a look next time I put FIFA 5 in my console. But there's a ball to James McFadden. It could be 2-0, and it is. Everton lead with a second goal from James McFadden. He's decided to go swimming. It's a goal. Yeah.
Mentally as much as anything, getting a 2-goal lead doesn't help you. Helps you.
It's a lovely goal from James McFadden. It's 2-0.
2 goals for him now. Just so difficult to keep quiet.
X-Man.
They just feel a bit more comfortable now. It's
Keane, one back. Here's McFadden. McFadden, they can easily make it free. Here's James Beattie. Take a heavy touch, and Ledley King, who pretty much played with no knees towards the end of his career. Here's Keane. Routledge. We're in Routledge. Routledge looking for a long to switch it to Reed. He's clapping, but that's a shit ball. Here's Weir. Defoe's managed to get the ball back, but Weir does really well to win the ball back and brings it forward. And he's continued his run. Oh, don't know what I did there. That's not what you wanted. Here's Wayne Routledge as we approach half time. It's away. McFadden. James Beattie looking to make it free possibly before half time if he can keep hold of the ball, but it's well done from the first defender. Here's Defoe. Defoe up to Michael Carrick. Routledge. 2 minutes added on by the fourth official, by the ref, official, whatever, doesn't matter. It's a chance and it's well gathered, and he takes a sting right out of the situation by catching that ball. Hibbert. Tim Cahill. Looking with the Davies. Yes, he's got the ball, and that's good. This could be a chance for Everton. Simon Davies, header, good save, Robinson. And that's Surely who booted up in the air, and that'll be the end of the half. Yep, that's how it goes. All these old PS2 people knew. He had the ball in hand, he's going to boot up in the air, that was the end of the game. Generally, what would happen. But Spurs gets underway here. Everton looking to be cruising to victory after that first half performance. Tottenham have got a lot of work to do if they're going to, get anything from this game. Here's Beattie. Looking to slide the ball to McFadden, but it wasn't able to do that, and that's a poor ball from Davids. Tim Cahill. James McFadden, he's already scored 2, he's on a hat-trick. He's got a lot of space to get the cross in, he finally gets the cross in, headed towards goal, saved, and it's in, 3-0. Oh my goodness, 2 games without goals, and they've come up with 3 in this game. Here's Kevin Kilban with the goal. It was first the header, Robinson did save well, but Kilban was quickest to react, and it's 3-0. Complete opposite from the last 2 games. Can they just keep the clean sheet? Because every game they, I think, have won, they haven't got a clean sheet. Navet. It's tackled and it's McFadden. Kilban. McFadden's continued his run. Kilban's not going to be able to get the ball to him, but he's still got the ball. Will he finally whip the cross in? No, that's done well by Stalteri. Wayne Routledge for Tottenham. 60 minutes played. Hector Davids. We've got half an hour to get 3 goals back. I really can't see Spurs coming back. But surely Everton maybe go off and score a few more goals. Surely. Here's McFadden. McFadden to James Beattie. He's got one man over. Here we go. McFadden. Oh, volley that was. But it's just over the bar. 7 shots for Everton. 3 for Tottenham. It's all Everton. Keeper looked like if it was low enough, he probably would have saved that. How the style, how they've done the lighting on this. I love it. Compare this to FIFA 7. FIFA 7 was so dull. I mean, I enjoyed FIFA 7. I enjoyed watching retro footballs, but it just bugs me every time the day matches. so dull. It looks like an old. I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it. And maybe something that anyone else can see. But you know, I just prefer the light in the 06. So much better, especially because most of the games are at night, and the nights was so nice. But James Beattie looking for a fourth. Robinson does enough, and it's cleared for a throw. Kilban, the scorer of the third goal, and as you see there, Tottenham have actually had more possession, 52% of the possession to 48. Who you wouldn't realise that looking at the score. That's offside. I don't know why I played past here, but the performance meter is up to 3 for us, 2 for Tottenham, so they could maybe manage to get a goal back. Here's Stalteri. Michael Carrick looks like he could be signing a 1-year extension at United. They've started talks again. I think he should retire at United. You know, he's been a good player. He's obviously overshadowed by everyone else, but it's a chance. The keeper was beaten. He was on the floor, reacting to what probably would have been a save. Deflected by the defender. Comes back out to Defoe eventually, and Defoe scores. As you can see here, shot from Davids, blocked. Yeah, the keeper was taken completely out of the situation, and it won't be too pissed about considering that one. He couldn't have done anything, but really, it could have been the third clean sheet on the bounce for Nigel Martin, but it's not going to be, as that's a free kick. Arteta is not going to shoot from that range. He gives it off to Davis, and Davis is looking to play the ball into the middle. Here's Weir, who ended his career at Rangers. Weir, BT, McFadden, tackled by Davids. McFadden looks to win it back. It looks like, I don't think there's going to be another goal in this match. Here's King, though. Defoe, cut out by the fullback. Gives it away to Davids. Davids to Robbie Keane. We could have a grand slam finish if they managed to score from that move. But no. Defoe. Ah, it's good pressure from the Everton defender. Brilliant. Not really, can't really see much more happening in this match, and I'm right, nothing happens. It's a 3-1 victory. It's a very good game, and we finally kickstart this episode with some goals and a win. But you know, it looks like we might be finishing probably mid-table in this season, which would be oh fucking boy. But anyway, let's have a look at the table. As you can see, you can always, if you want to see the table, I could have just read it off the scrolling bit, but I just like to look at it like that. So Arsenal, 31 points. We're on 16, so we are 15 points behind, but we won a game. 3 wins, 7 draws, 3 defeats. Liverpool now second place, so yeah. Right, on to our next game against Charlton Athletic, 18th position. And yeah, we're going to be watching the full game of this one. And I never realised this when I used to play it. There's actually a half-empty stadium. I didn't think they brought that into like PS3 FIFAs, but no, they had half-empty stadiums, which that's an accurate representation of Charlton now. Like the other night, they did the a memorial or silence for the PC policeman who died in the Westminster attack. Well, it didn't really. Yeah, I bet that was one of the easiest minute silence the stadium, because the stadium was half empty, so it's not like you had to keep the whole capacity crowd silent. It's quite funny. I did a joke. Robert said, "There's no point in a minute silence. The whole ground's pretty much silent anyway because it's half empty." Poor old Charlton. God, they are gone to shit. They have. There's Smerton. Of course, we played Charlton in the PES 5 episode. We actually played against Everton, which we drew 0-0, which is interesting. There's a chance save. Oh, and it's Charlton with the early goal. Darren Bent, who scored 20 odd goals in the season. He runs away, and it's 1-0 to Charlton, and Everton got an uphill struggle in this match. Yeah, in fact, I'm just looking at my little book, which I write there. We played Villa on both games, both episodes, Villa, Charlton, and of course couldn't play Everton because we are Everton. So that's quite interesting. It's a good footballing move from Everton though. If they could just work it into the box, that would have been a really good, interesting goal to watch. It's Darren Ambrose. Ambrose to Smerton. Wins a free kick. I think he went down a bit. Practically.
I cannot believe that no card's been shown.
Here's Young. Murphy. Darren. David Murphy. No, is it Darren? Darren. David Murphy, innit? I've just gone bang. It's David Murphy, innit? I'm just gonna quickly look at Wikipedia. David Murphy. No, it's not. It's David. No. Phil. No, it's Phil, innit? I don't know who the fuck. I've really gone blank. Murphy. But I've really gone blank. David Murphy. No, Danny Murphy. There we go. It's Danny. My fucking retard is like, how did I forget that? God. How the hell did I forget that? It's Danny Murphy, isn't it? Yeah, Danny Murphy. How the hell did I forget that? What an idiot. He's on bloody BB match of the day every week, nearly. Anyway, we're 1-0 here as we're starting to approach the half-an-hour mark. Here's Kilban. 1-0 to Charlton here. 18th position. That would a win for them would see them leave the relegation zone and probably put us in it. FIFA 6, I love FIFA 6. I was so good at, well, not so good, but I mean, I was expecting this and FIFA, well, similar sort of challenge, you know, similar sort of title, going for the title like I did with Newcastle and FIFA 5, but you know, up there or thereabouts for most of the season. But it's been a very slow start so far. But that is a ball and a half, and that is a save and a half. But that is a goal and a half. We eventually get a goal. Dean Kiley doesn't keep that out in the end, and it's the right back of all people, David Weir. But originally that was a very good ball.
Really is. Been in the lead, now the level. He's a relieved man. I was beginning to wonder if he'd ever made the tackle, and now he can make progress. McFadden.
But it's 1-1 and that's all we care. Tony Hibbert gives it to Cahill. McFadden gives it to BT. He's got to score. No, straight. Down his throat. What a cover from Dean Cahill. Didn't bother him. Cahill. Timothy Cahill. Jameson. No. Jameson beat here. Dun 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 dun. Half time. I'm sorry if I'm not talking too much. Na 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 na. Thomas on the midfield. Thomas was up against. No, Thomas. Where is he? McFadden.
He's got the ball back. Now he's looking for a teammate.
Matt Holland. Also worked at the BBC at some stage. I don't know if he still does. Bent. Got the BBC pundit centre midfield here for Charlton. Oh, it's made it to McFadden, and the defender uses his strength well. And that could have been a one-on-one attempt there, and it could have probably been an Everton goal. 52 minutes played. Here's Arteta. Hibbert.
This is developing nicely.
Ambrose. Holland. Oh, I don't know what the keeper was doing there. Lucky it wasn't a very good cross. Here's BT. And it's Cahill. And it's Holland. And it's BT. And it's McFadden. You can tell I'm not... When I'm actually in the game and focusing, we'll call it after. That's why I do all this silly shit as well. But you know, if I'm actually recording this live, I'm focusing pretty much most of the time. I feel like I'm actually at the game. Here's a Ryderson. Smerton. Arteta. BT. James BT, McFadden, yes, continues to have the ball and managed to get the pass away. Cahill, and he's managed to get it back. This will be a good move. What a save that is from Dean Kiley. What a brilliant move. And Dean Kiley, it was straight at him. It looked better on the normal camera. Ball into the middle. Gonna get a header in, it's away. But Dean Kiley did well. Quite a powerful shot to manage to get it. Strength on his arms to get it past the post. It was slow, but you know, did enough. It does enough. Made it to go out for a corner. Ambrose bent. Look for Danny Murphy, and Danny Murphy's offside. I'm going to keep saying Danny Murphy. Danny Murphy. David Murphy. How do I get David Murphy? I know there is a David Murphy. Danny Murphy. There's Bent. Oh, I should have had Marcus Bent. It would have been Bent. Versus Bent. Beatty. McFadden. 3/4 of the game gone. Just a quarter of an hour to go for one of these two teams to get the winner. I bloody hope it's Everton. Here's Cahill. Davies. Kevin Davis. David, not Kevin. Davies. What? How do you Davies? Sometimes I call it Davies, and then sometimes I call it Davis. I really don't know. I think it is Davies because it's spelled like Davies. So I don't know. It's Jerome Thomas. Matt Holland. Tackle with Cahill giving it back to Holland. It's a good shuffle there in the midfield. Come on, get the fuck. Oh, make the ball your own, for God's sake. Darren Bent. He's get past Hibbert. Can he get past? He's got past the centre back, but Hibbert managed to get back. And good teamwork from Hibbert and Yobo. Cahill. Here is McFadden. McFadden needs to pull away from the defender. Gets the cross in. No. Deflected. No. Oh, that's good. Well saved. Saves the corner. Tim Cahill is going off for Marcus Bent. Bent versus Bent for the last 3 minutes. Who's going to get the goal? Will it be Darren Bent or Marcus Bent? Which side's going to get the goal? There's a chance. Deflected over the... Or was it past the post? It's a corner for Everton. Won't see a replay of that one. Here we go. Ball into the middle. Can Everton get there? Anything towards goal? It's beating everyone. Here's David Weir. Blocked. And it's away. And it's surely going to be in. It's going to come back at the Charlton defenders. Here's Marcus Spencer substitute. McFadden heavy touch. And it's surely going to be away. No, Horizon's giving it straight back to Simon Davies. Marcus Bent. Oh, it needed to be better. Needed to hit the challenge Kylie. And it's game over here. It's a 1-1 draw. A very interesting 1-1 draw. Charlton taking the lead before Everton equalising. And we end the fourth game 1-1 as we move on to onto the table. I've got Aston Villa for the final game of the episode. Okay, standings. Okay. We are 15th. Oh boy. Wigan finally won though, in other news. Arsenal are top of the table still. But yeah, I've gone quiet because, you know, the episode's ended because that's another 0-0 draw, a third 0-0 draw. Okay, now we're starting to turn like Man United, for God's sake. Another 0-0 draw. So we start the next episode, Man City. Yeah, Man City. Okay, so the final standings. Arsenal, I've got a 6-point gap over second place Liverpool, 35 to 29. We're on 18 points. We're in the episode where we started it in 15th place. Fuck's sake. Right. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm just going to let the table run out and then you'll hear me again. And I'll see you. The next video uploaded on this channel will be... Have a quick look. Will be win the Champions League, the quarter-final of the Turn 6-7 game, first leg. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.